Happy Monday morning. I hope everyone had a great Easter, first and foremost. I hope you had time with family celebrating Resurrection Sunday. If you had your spring break last week, I hope you had time to relax and have a little bit of fun and do something that you enjoy. If you're going into your spring break, which some of you may be, I hope the same for you as well. But we want to jump into week 5. We have 4 weeks left in this course and things pick up a bit. So let's jump right in. Constantly talking isn't necessarily communicating. And that's from the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with, I believe, Jim Carrey. And Kate Winslet, I believe, is the actress. I actually love this quote, and it really points to what we've been talking about in this class and really this week on design thinking. Just talking to someone isn't going to necessarily convey the information to them that you want. You do have to talk in a manner that they can receive, whether that's a different language or a different tone. We have to communicate in a way that the person we're communicating to can receive it. So we have to have that intention and design our communication around that. So I think that fits perfectly with what we're doing in this class. So this week we do, like I said, we move into the back half of the class. We have 3 assignments over the last 4 weeks. So things start to ramp up. But remember, those assignments all build off of each other. So this week, assignment 3 is due. Remember to make sure you are using information from assignment 1 and 2 to build on for assignment 3. We this week we specifically take a look at some of the lessons that we could have learned over the pandemic. Not saying that we always do, but there's definitely some things that we should take from the last few years and how we can integrate that and improve our teaching practices and our systems. Specifically around design thinking, because we had to be a little bit better about that. So like I said, we're going to look at the discussion question for this week. It's really around hyperdocs and then also the next couple assignments. So for this week, there's one article, 5 things we learned about in virtual school in 2020. And this is it's not super long, but it's a pretty dense article. So I would say give yourself 20 minutes, 25 minutes to really kind of go through it. Talking about digital divide and relationships and teaching can be good, depending on how it's done. Hybrid models are challenging. I think we all can agree with that. And some kids are not learning much online. The flip side, some kids did, right? So it's a good article. Not saying you have to agree with everything that's in it, but it's there, and that's your main content, at least for the week. And then within the assignment, I'll just go ahead and pop into that. Really, once again, there's a video specifically for the assignment, so I'm just going to hit the highlights. This article goes around design thinking for ideation, as well as there's also 2 videos, which I know I mentioned about Jamboard. I mentioned that in week 2 because we pushed this out in week 2. And then also, don't forget your reflection. Celine already put hers on there, so thank you, Celine, for doing that. And that, once again, that grade comes at the end of the course. So that is the content for this week, including the content from the assignment. I'll just speak to that now. Assignment 3, like I said, here is that video. It's 6 minutes long, all about the assignment. So really not going to go into that. Just know that after you watch the video, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. The rubric is always attached, so you can look at that, and it's really building off assignment 2 and generating ideas for your scenario. And I just want to reiterate, lean on your assignment 1 and 2 to pull information where it is appropriate to put on there. So if you've already done that work, use it and pull it in. So that is for the assignment. And really, what you're going to do is you're going to put your assignment onto a Jamboard and use different things within that Jamboard. Those 2 videos I quickly went through show you, if you've never used Jamboard, how to do it. So once again, watch that video, check the rubric out. If you have any questions on it, let me know. The discussion question, this is where the bulk of your time this week will be. Watch this video on hyperdocs. If you don't know Lisa Highfill, Matt Miller is not a hyperdoc guy, but he is in that kind of same group of people. So is Holly Clark. Lisa Highfield really was the I don't know about creator, but she really is the leader in HyperDocs. So this video is 42 minutes. A little trick. You can speed it up. I typically watch stuff on about 1.5 speed. So instead of 42 minutes, you could probably watch this in about 30, a little less than 30 minutes. It's good. It's a great video. A lot of great information about HyperDocs if you've never used them, and just how they can be a solid tool. It's essentially a document with lots of links. That's a little bit simplified, but that's kind of what it is. And so after watching the video, and there's another link here if need be, keeping in mind assignment 3, reflect on possible ways you could leverage the HyperDoc process to empower your solution idea in response to the hypothetical scenario in assignment 2. So this is just one tool, but this assignment's specifically focused on HyperDocs. How can you use that as a tool to help whatever your solution may be? And so remember, first post due Thursday, two responses due by Sunday night. I really recommend getting that first post done Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, because then it gives you time to respond to other people and other people to respond to you. So it just really does help to get that first one done earlier rather than later. So the assignments for the week, your discussion question, notes on the reflection, and assignment 3 is due on Sunday at the end of this week. So make sure that you plan accordingly on time. Looking ahead to week 6, there is one article, one discussion question. Assignment number 4 is due, and that's your solution summary. So you're going to generate some ideas this week, next week, solution summary. And then assignment number 5 isn't due till week 8. So you have a little bit of time there. Once again, I hope you guys have a great week. And if you need anything, please feel free to reach out.